Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another SLOTCAR Saturday Night Live. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Who all we got here? Rich, Moondog, Daniel, the dude. Nobody's here. Rick. All right. I got my mouse since I'm not on. Jeremy, John, G-Bud's back. Thank you, Keith. Hope you like the thumbnail. Got your Scotty Potties in there, your Jersey Barriers, and one of your flagmen. Keith, yes, I have been watching the Le Mans. When I woke up this morning and did invoices and printed shipping labels, I had the live camera feed from Ford Performance, and I was watching the Mustang team. Oh, there's Mark. Sorry, buddy, I missed you. And Jim, welcome back. Mark, you were on this morning. I didn't even know you were going to go on. I was out running errands. Sorry about that, man. Wow. We got our little hardcore group of 10 people in here. So I'll catch up on your show later tonight while I'm eating dinner and trying to keep the dogs from attacking each other. Hey, Daniel. Oh, top chat, live chat. Yep. Thanks for reminding me. Live chat. There we go. There's Bill. Okay, yeah. So if you haven't done that yet, go to the very top of your chat and go from top chat to live chat. And that way you can see everybody's stuff in order. Nice, Mark. That sounds like a good day. Hey, Ryburn. Thanks for joining in, man. Wow, we're up to 22 people. I forgot to put it back in. Nice. Other than a lunch break, so you had a bunch of people over racing, or you'd been testing and tuning? I saw that you got out those IROC cars the other night, man, and those look sharp. Earbud. Oh, earbud fell out. Okay. G-Bud's earbud fell out. Ralph was here. Okay. No, all it takes is one buddy to come over and get a couple of cars on the track, and next thing you know, it just happens. All about Super 7s. Hey, Andy. Let's see here. I'm going to get us on the TV in here so I can help our viewership get up, because last week we actually got to 60 live viewers, and G-Bud was the fortunate person that picked the winning number on the second try. There we go. All right. So I just added to our viewership total. There we go. Boom. Just hit it. Oh, that's cool, Moondog. Hey, Luke. Thanks for joining in, man. $80, John? Oh, my gosh, man. You are living the good life. Rebuilding Fusions. Well, this is a good show to watch that with. Hey, Blue Owl. Cool. No, I can't wait to see her run it. John living the dream for sure. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah. You need to go play the lotto. I'm just saying, if you can, anytime you find those cars for that cheap, then you really just ought to go swing into some convenience store and say, what the hell? Here's $20. I'm just saying. That's so awesome. Man, well, we're just bouncing on up. So we're just going to keep rapping. I've got one thing I do want to show off to everybody before we do start showing off the auction cars, and you guys get to pick. Just a second here. I got a Mountain Dew trying to overflow on me. I left it in the freezer too long and it froze. And when they thaw, it tries to come out the lid. And I just about had a mess. Future slot cars. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, like I said, we're going to start the auction tonight at where the subscribers of the channel pick out the car that they want to see auctioned off. We're going to do the history on any of the TYCOs that we have up here, and then any of the other cars that I don't know any history on, then I'll rely on people from the crowd that are live in the chat, and or we'll try to read like some of the new packaging, for instance. But that leads me to what I wanted to get to, because like I said, I don't want this show just to always be about auctions. I want it to be informative also about the cars, and then how maybe you can get that education besides this show. And so I've got a lot of people that have gone out and purchased this book. This is the one I call the TYCO Bible, 3rd edition, and it includes the Mattel years. And that's the one you want. And if you do slot cars like Rich and I do that collect, and I know there's other people in here that collect cars, I don't have any AutoWorld stuff, so I'm sorry, Mark and Rich, but maybe you guys can collaborate and put together a pit kit book. But okay, so anyway. No, I haven't seen it in person yet, Daniel, but I hope so. That's not funny, Scott. See, this show just isn't about selling cars. It's also about humor. So, after I'm having some fun at Mark and Rich's expense, I know they're not AutoWorld guys, but it's still fun to give them a hard time because I see more AutoWorlds on their channels than I see on mine. So it's still funny to see. So something that I found that is going to be a useful tool for you if you are on the AFX side and you are like Mark is, and like I myself am, and the guys that race here are, we're into the AFX stuff. We race the AFX stuff. I'm going to be building some TYCOs for us all to race in an IROC series. And then the championship race, once we get a season started, is going to be the 3 anniversary NASCAR TYCOs. And the top 3 points people are going to race some of my V-Spec Viper killers for the grand champion of that season. But there was always something missing as far as the Tommy years, because Bob Beers made the Aurora book, and it goes basically from like your G plus down. So your G plus, your Magna Traction, your Ultra Fives, your non-mag, all the way down to like your just original old Aurora stuff. And I came across this bad boy right here, the Bud's HO Cars Complete Guide to Tommy Scale Slot Cars. Premier 1998 edition. AutoWorld Wednesdays. Hey, I like the ring of that, Bill. Great idea. Yeah, I'm a big TYCO man, but I love my AFX and stuff like that too, because I got a mix. I mean, it's like I pointed out to Nobody's Own Paul in the members show. That case that's got the shirt on it, which, by the way, quick timeout. Thank you to Chris with Southern Slots Racing. Ladies, he has heard your calls for women's specific apparel, and we do have them in the color of pink and other pastels. So now you can get your own V-neck shirts, your own other type of women's type of shirts, specifically for women and young women that are in women's type colors. But you can also still get them in the darker colors too. So as a side note, there you go. And you can find that link in the Amazon store below. But that case has my original slot cars in it, and it has a mix of TYCO and AFX. So I like them both. And I really like the Tommy years, because that's when the Super G Pluses came out. And so I'll quit rambling. And this is the book that I recently got. And this is obviously what's in it. So it's kind of like on the theme of the TYCO guide here. So it's going to show you your Tommy, your Super G Pluses, and some really hard to find cars, and cars you probably never even seen before. Sorry, my dog was freaking out underneath the table. She had me worried. And then I pointed out this one to my members. And they informed me that I knew this was a Power Ranger, obviously, you know, go Power Rangers, but I didn't know what the hell that thing was. And apparently that's one of the bad guys from the Power Rangers show. And so it's pretty cool to see some of these. There's the Porsche 962s you may have seen on Adam's show. There's some of the Porsche 959s. You know, really cool book. And so, like I mentioned to my members, the pluses and minuses. The plus is you're seeing a lot of cars you probably never even knew existed. The bad part is it's kind of lacking on trying to help you as far as valuing cars and knowing how many of them were made. So they show you the color pictures, but then when you come to find out details about the car, they're in black and white. And then it just tells you what the cars went for when they were new, the type of chassis that were underneath them. So that's kind of disappointing. But if you are a collector or you're into these years of cars, this is almost like a must-have, because unless somebody can correct me, I don't know of another book out there that does these model of Tomy years. But if there is, and you're not live now, but you see the show later, please tell us in the comments and where you got it, and I'll be more than happy to buy it and then share it with everybody so they can get a updated copy. But until then, this is a good one to have. So I got it right here with the TYCO Bible. Yeah, there you go, Moondog. Thankfully, she's okay with your SLOTCAR addiction. Yeah, I heard how you said the garage was yours, but you couldn't replace. Oops, you couldn't replace the your Dotto's graduation photos in the hallway with SLOTCARs. I was literally just like that, laughing out loud when you said that, my friend. That was good stuff. Yeah, Harry, they are. Not if you want to reach 30. Yeah. Smart man. That's why you made it 29. Crack me up. Okay, so I know people just got a commercial because I just got one. Nobody's home, Paul. I'd love to have an up-to-date book, one that would show like your from your Mega G all the way to now. That would be really good to have. I'll put down my little Mustang runner here. Yeah, because to my knowledge, there's not a book out there that does anything from the Mega G up. Oh, hey, congratulations, Jim. Yeah, and if you guys, hey, congratulations, Bill. I agree, John. Hey, Patrick, thanks for joining in, man. If you've even noticed, even the prices have hit Facebook Marketplace is what I was trying to spit out. Even the prices there, people are looking at eBay prices and putting up pieces of crap and thinking that they're going to get what eBay's asking for. So it's getting harder and harder. Green, ancient at this point. Yeah, that's pretty old. Well, there's the mayor. Hey, buddy, I hope you and Sweet Jane are doing well. Congratulations, G-Bud. Man, you guys are all making me feel bad. I've never been married in my life. I don't know if that's good or bad, but glad to hear that, my friend. New place, new wife. I think you're thinking of Craigslist, John. It's not always magic. No. I've got friends that I live vicariously through them, and let's just put it this way: I wouldn't have this room if I know if I was married. So the woman that I lived with at the original Scott's House of HO Racing, that's no longer here. She's the reason why part of this room got with the way it is because I wouldn't have to spend money on her. So it worked out. Hey, congratulations. Sounds like there's going to be a fish fry at the Gale Force Raceway coming up here real soon. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. My condolences, buddy. That sucks. Oh, you catch and release? Well, I didn't mean to be a Debbie Downer there, buddy. Hope you didn't take it that way, my friend. Hope it didn't ruin your night or your weekend. Sorry to hear that. It was non-negotiable. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, G-Bud, if I do find a woman that can tolerate me and she walks into this room and says something like, "All this has to go," then I'd be like, well, there's the door. You're not going to make me choose. No, that'd be like them saying I have to get rid of my Mustang. That ain't going to happen either. Yeah, Daniel, that's the good part. You better stay single, yeah. Just visit Vegas every so often. Yeah, you are very lucky, Mayor. That is the exception, not the rule, my friend. So speaking of which, we do have our normal 10-car auction with the bonus 5 cars that Scott's liquidating out of his collection that he intended to be runners. Because I am building the real car Mustang. But we also have a special auction item tonight that the members picked. And you probably noticed in the thumbnail, there were 3 signs that were all lit up. And once again, I want to point out Luke with MX69 Racing. If you go down in the description below, you can find out how to get a hold of Steve and get a hold of some of his custom aluminum rims that you've seen on Mark's channel that he runs. You've seen them on my channel, on the car. On my test TYCO, you've seen them on the Viper that Mark gave me. Keith, Mr. Rooster Horton, you've seen his diorama stuff. I saw a chat about Moondog buying some of his Gators. I know the mayor has bought some of his Gators. Awesome stuff. Then if you keep going down, you'll find Matt with Manchild Motorsports. He's got those awesome controller holders. And if you scroll one more down, you'll find MX69, and you can hit his eBay store. And then you can find those bank supports for 4-lane, 2-lane tracks, as well as these lighted signs that you saw in the thumbnail and the ones I'm getting ready to show you now. And that's what leads to the special part of the auction tonight is he sent me these 3 signs to auction off. He had originally said that he was going to send it one to do for the channel, to help the channel out. And I told him immediately that we were going to auction it off, but he was going to get 100% of the money from anything that he sent me. Because he does have a surgery coming up and medical, your deductible isn't going to cover it all on insurance. And so I felt, hey, let's try to help out this guy if we can. So he went above and beyond, and he actually sent 3 signs. And so we're going to auction off one tonight, one next Saturday, and the following Saturday. The members are picking which sign we auction off. 100% of the proceeds are going to go to Luke. So just remember, you're going to be winning something if you win the auction that you can proudly display. I'm going to ship it for free out of Scott's dime, nothing out of the channel. So it's going to be a 100% donation to Luke, nothing held back. And then we're going to be doing 3 of those signs that he did. And so tonight, the members picked the AFX sign. So I'm going to swing it around here so you guys can see. And there it is. And so this is the one that we're going to be auctioning off tonight. It says AFX Racing. They all come with USB plugins. And then next week, we'll either be doing the Mercedes that does change colors, by the way, or the Ford Racing that looks like a #1 with the Ford Racing logo, which is really cool. So about 5 cars into the 10-car auction tonight, we're going to stop, and then we're going to do the special sign auction. And just once again, I want to thank Luke for bringing these signs out to us and making them available for all of us to purchase. So even if you don't have the money to buy one now or bid on one of these tonight to try to help him out, you can still help him out by buying one later, because his surgery is not for another 30 or 90 days. I mean, 90 days, yeah, 3 months, 90 days. So anything that he sells is going to help him with his insurance. So it'd be really cool if we could help him out. He normally sells these for $30 on eBay. And so that's what I'll be starting off the auction tonight. So we get at least what he's starting, what he's selling them for. And quite honestly, I'm hoping that we get obviously more than $30 to kind of show our support for him and him going out of his way to make this awesome stuff for the hobby. Because like I said, he also does those track supports for banks for 2 and 4 lanes. So if you've got a TYCO, AutoWorld, or an AFX track that's got bank corners and you hate those factory AFX banks that come with the kit, get a set of his. I can wholeheartedly endorse them. I'm using them on my track right now. Yeah, Luke, these 5 cars right here are going for the carburetor. Hey, Brian, thanks for showing up, man. And so there's the special auction, like I said. So halfway through the subscribers auction of the 10 cars that they picked they wanted to see auction off tonight, then we'll pause. We'll do the special auction. We're going to start the AFX Light Up Sign. It's LED lit, so you don't have to worry about changing bulbs for a lifetime. It runs on USB power, and we'll start that auction off at $30. So like I said, hopefully we can help out Luke and get him more than the $30. But I also understand that, you know, money's tight for everybody. Everything costs more. So, you know, just like always, I don't expect any of the cars to sell, but if they do, I appreciate it. All of the profits from the cars from the subscriber side go directly back to the channel to buy new cars or to go for buying prizes for the next giveaway. These 5 cars are strictly for Scott and his carburetor. Hey, Randy. Thanks for joining in, man. Wow, we're up to 36. Wow, guys, that's awesome. Thank you all for showing up tonight. So, like, since we do have your brother snipers arrived, Daniel. Yeah, you better be ready. Better have that button finger ready to hit enter. So let's see here. I got another setting. Let's see. Okay, that one's too close. So we're gonna go back here. That was for the one for when they're on the turntable. Yeah, that would be cool, Mayor. I'll mention it one time. If everybody could give the old thumbs up if you are watching, if that's possible, that'd be awesome. Any interaction with the channel helps the channel. And so you don't have to buy anything or become a member, even though it is only 99 cents a month to help the channel. And you're helping support the hobby all at the same time. So it's greatly appreciated if you guys could help out in that way. Wow, Mark, that's awesome, buddy. Well, we'll auction it off, and like I said, that's an awesome sign, and I know it'd look good on your door or on your workbench. Sorry, your workbench. Sorry, can't spit it out. That's my bid. Oh, okay. Well, then we'll start it off at $50 because that's Mark's bid. Rich, $50. Listen to you guys. Oh, crack me up. So we need to get started with the 5 cars first, and then we'll go in the middle. So tonight's 10 cars that the members of the channel picked. We're going to start with the 3 brand new TYCOs first, because I have to get up and move those. Guess Rich is behind it. Well, it looks like we got ads starting in about 10 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing off cars. And then if someone gets he needs an AutoWorld light. Oh, okay. So if anybody had to watch a commercial, they can, if they want to know something about a car, they can. So this is obviously a brand new Mark Martin. And like I told the channel members, it's yellowed. So this is one even I wouldn't feel guilty about cutting open and getting out and running. But if you do want to put it on your wall, it's still sealed. So you could have a brand new Mark Martin Taurus. They picked the number 28 Davey Allison with the correct spelling. Haviland Ford Thunderbird on a 440X2 chassis. And then they picked, I see you're here, Rick. Thanks for joining in, man. They picked the anniversary Hot Wheels 30th year, one of 10,000. So you know exactly how many were made. You guys asked me to try to find another one at a decent price, and I did. So that one's the 3 brand new cars that are TYCO. Then we have an old school Playing Mantis X-Traction, Too Fast, Too Furious Toyota Supra. I believe this is the one that Paul Walker drove in the movie. There's Adam. All right, buddy. Thanks for showing up, man. Hope the wedding was cool. Or you stayed cool at the wedding, actually. So we got I think the Paul Walker Supra from the Too Fast, Too Furious movie. That's an officially licensed product, brand new. And then they picked this awesome looking flame Camaro, the Johnny Lightning Thunderjet 500. You can see even back then it had some price on it, but this is a pretty hot item if you're into the Johnny Lightning stuff. So those are all 5 of the brand new cars. The other 5 cars that you see here are all used, and we'll just go right down the list. So we'll start with the most rare car on all of them right there, and this is a Chaparral 2D. The wing's not broke. It does have that damage right there, and you can see the nicks in the paint right there, but the wing is not broke, which is very important. Rich will tell you, G-Bud will tell you, this is a 2 in the collector world of TYCO, which means it's rare, but it is on the wrong chassis. It's on a curve hugger chassis. It should come with a lighted HP2 chassis, but this body with that wing is still in decent shape. So if you are a collector, these are hard to find. It's easier to find that HP2 lighted chassis than it is to find this Chaparral 2D body because it is rare. And so obviously we're going to be selling this bad boy tonight. And this one is period correct with the correct chassis. It's the Superbird. There's 2 versions of this, light blue, dark blue. This is the light blue version. This one has a little bit of the road rash on the top, but the wing is in perfect shape. And it is on the correct chassis, which means it's from 76 to 78, somewhere in there. So it is all correct. You can run it or stick it on your shelf and have one that's almost super turd, yeah, or have one that's almost perfect. If it didn't have that little damage right there, this thing would be dead solid. It's a good looking car, but it is what it is. Here we have a used TYCO Goodyear set car, and you can see the damage on the number 8 there on both sides, but it is on the correct chassis, and this is a brand new lighted HP7 chassis. And so if you're looking for this car as a runner, here you go, and you got it with a brand new lighted chassis, so you can actually run it around the track. I know it's brand new, and I know it's lighted because I bought the chassis brand new, and I bought the HP7 pit kit that comes with a little light bulb, and I modified it and put the light bulb in there. So it is lighted, it does run, so you'd have a good little runner. And then we're coming to the only 2 AFX that are on the subscriber side tonight. And then we have the Super International set car, the Wiseco. It's missing the roll bar, but nothing else. Everything's all good. And it is on the Mega G Plus chassis. And very, very lightly used. So it's almost like new, but when they did race it, they managed to break off the roll bar. And the last subscriber auction car for the channel, this is a harder one to find, even though it is a Mega G Plus. This is a set-only car that came in the Infinity Raceway or the Giant Raceway, and it is missing the roll bar, but everything else about this car is in great shape. And you can see very lightly used. There's not even dirt. I don't clean the chassis up. So you're seeing what you see and how I get it. All I do is polish up the body itself. And you can see this one's in great shape. No road rash, no nothing. So if it had the roll bar, it'd be dead solid perfect. And then that brings us to the 5 cars that we're going to do tonight that Scott was going to make runners on his track, but that's before he decided that the Mustang needed a carburetor and some headers, and he wanted to get them sooner than his paycheck. So selling stuff out of my personal collection that I intended to make a runner. This is a Ferrari 512 in the brittle aqua blue. And there's the only damage on the body. You can see it right there on the wings, the corners, and then that little scratch right there. But the twos are perfect all the way around. And what intrigued me about this one is it's on a G Plus chassis. And the chassis does run, but if you're going to use that chassis, you're going to want to scrape off those foam tires and put some silicones on it. But the body itself's in great shape. And if you want to put the correct chassis underneath it, then you'd have a decent collector. We had this one on last week, but it didn't sell. Once again, it's the Renault missing the wing and the 2 mirrors. It's on a 440 chassis, all original like it should be, but it is missing wings. So once again, runner, not necessarily a shelf queen, which is a shame because it's got all the tampo like it should have, but Michelin on the wings, all in good shape and stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. And then I'm going to save the one that's breaking my heart to sell for last. This is another one I was going to have, a TYCO class. I was going to call it my American Graffitis class. It's also on a slightly used HP7 chassis, but the body's in great shape. This is the chrome version. There's 2 versions of this car, the gray pipes and the gray mirrors, or the chrome pipes and chrome mirrors. I know Mark got one of these new old stock with a 440 chassis, I believe, underneath it. But anyway, at any rate, it's a good-looking car. Another one you could put on the track and run around if you want to. 440 X2, yep, that's what I thought, because that's what this one has. This is one of their Hot Rod Series cars, but it is missing the pipe on that side. But if you got the pipe, you can see there's a little bit of stuff up here, but other than that, it's in great shape. The good and the rad. And like I said, this is part of their Hot Rod series. So if you got the pipe, which I know you can find on eBay and at SLOTCAR Central, then you would have one that you could actually put on the shelf and look pretty good because it's not that bad. Chrome's in good shape. So good looking car there. Those 2 were going to be in my American Graffitis class. You'll see, I think, 1 or 2 more versions of those cars. And then here's the one that is breaking my heart to sell. I got lucky a while back, like over a year ago, and was able to purchase this. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining in. I had planned on running it if we ever got a Mega G class, but we went with the Porsches and not the Indy cars. So this is one that you could buy in the bubble or the twin pack. This is the Pro 1 flow, and it is missing the wing, but it does have the roll bar, and it's not been broken. It's in perfect shape, and here's why it's really paining me. This is how new this chassis is. So it's used, and it is missing the center wing, but you're getting one hell of a good-looking car. And if you like the Mega Gs, then follow along on my Monday night show, and we're hopping one up, and you can find out how to hop up one of these. So there's the one that pains me to sell that I'll be selling tonight. Ryburn, you've been wanting to see a Mega G for sale? Here it is, buddy. I don't know if you've already got this one or not, but there's the Mega G. So this is the part of the show where the subscribers pick out, yeah, you need to start printing some 3D wings, yeah. Pick out which car you want to start off with. You want to start off with a new TYCO in the package. You want to start off with the Johnny Lightning. You want to start with the Next Traction, one of the old TYCOs, or one of the AFX Mega G Pluses. Mark, I'm wrong all the time. It's when I'm right that I'm surprised. I know I'm no longer depressed. Well, hey, there you go, Keith. just mentioned he's got wings. And so if you purchase either one of those cars, hot wings, yeah. What flavor? Buffalo. But anyway, if you do have one of those cars, if you buy one and you're wanting a wing, look up Keith's information below, hit more twice, 2 times, and it will give you the information on how to reach him via phone, text, or email. Garlic. Nice. Nice. Awesome. So you guys tell me, where are we going to start at? Hey, Aldo. Thanks for joining in, man. That's a surprise, Adam. Okay, so we got 30 seconds and an ad's going to come up. So extraction. Okay. So I don't know much more about this, but I will read the back. I'll show the back. Trying to get the camera to focus in on it. I don't see a date on there. Frozen chemical Mountain Dew Rage. Oh no, it's a sharp looking little car for a soup, if you like Supras, if you're into the imports. I wish they were all $16.95 again. That'd been awesome. Yeah, well, they all have that because the GM licensing's on the Johnny Lightning tube, but they didn't put it on there. But just, yeah, there it is, officially licensed GM. So I see we got a commercial disclaimer. Yeah, that's it. They don't want to be associated with AutoWorld. So, all right. So I'm going to give another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll put this bad boy on here. And then I think I got it set up where I do this. There we go. Well, look at it this way, Mark. There's only 2 of them, and then we go to the cool stuff. So if you are interested in the Paul Walker Too Fast, Too Furious Extraction, brand new cubes, never opened. Hey there, James. $35 is the starting bid on the Super, and if nobody wants it, that's fine. And if it gets down to 2 minutes, then we'll go to the next car. Wow, we're only 16 people away from another free pit kit night. Yes, Aldo, the Ford Light Racing sign does light up. Tonight we'll be auctioning off this one for Luke, the AFX sign. Oh, it is really cool. And I was going to point out, Mark, that you can put a Viper underneath that bad boy, and that'd look really cool on a flat track. Slot car mass sucks. Yeah. So 1 more minute. If it gets down to 1 minute and nobody's bid $35, then we'll yank off old Paul Walker's Supra, and we'll get the next car up there. Toyota stir fry. Yeah. That's what he gets for racing in his buddy's Porsche without a roll cage on the street. Oh, thank you, Randy. He was a cool person. That was what was sad to see. So if no one else bids against Randy, that's going to be his car in 15 seconds. So I'm going to type in sold in case nobody else bids. Oh, G-Bud went in at 36, so we're going to go all the way to the end. Yeah, that was one of the things I liked about him, Mark, was the fact that he didn't have the big Hollywood head. So right now, G-Bud is in the lead at 36. That's it right there, dude. And that's why I was pointing out to my members, in 20 years, those cars are going to be desirable because of the Too Fast, Too Furious franchise. And the kids that are young now will be older like we are, and they'll want cars from their youth. So right now, G-Bud's in the lead, 10 seconds left. Oh, Randy did some sniping, early sniping. So everyone give Randy and G-Bud, thank you for bidding. Randy, here's your car, buddy. Look at it up close. Like I said, it's a good-looking car. In fact, since they don't band them, I can get it out and show you. Awesome detail on this little thing, I'm telling you. Take that chassis off of it, put a Viper underneath it or a Super 7, you have you a good-looking runner. Congratulations, Randy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, G-Bud, for bidding. Yellow Supra. All right. 1 down, 4 to go, and then we're going to do the sign for Luke. So you guys tell me what's next. I'll zoom it back out. I do, G-Bud. Just that I don't like racing them, but I like them for my display. But you know, I like other chassis first. No, there's no defects on it. Here, I'll move the phone out of the way. See, it's in perfect shape. And obviously it's sturdy enough to hold up my phone. Oh, since I'm clumsy. Yeah. Well, hey, no promises until it makes it into the box. If it does get damaged, though, I will reimburse. So here we go again. We have, is this the one you're talking about, Daniel? Oh, I'm sorry, Moondog. Racing Camaro. Okay, well, let's do the Camaro. I missed that. Camaro. Oh, the Flames. Oh, okay. He wants to go right for the Johnny Lightning. Well, here's your pancake motor. And Daniel will do the Thunderbird next. I'm sorry, I missed Moondog. And you guys can see they were getting some money for this thing back in the day even. So this thing's pretty popular on eBay and stuff like that. But the good news is once again, I'm going to start the auction off at exactly what you see on the sticker, $35. So if you're interested in the awesome Camaro Flames, $35. And I'll zoom in on it. Oh, Moondog went in right in at 42. Yeah, he knows what that's worth. They sell for almost $50 on eBay and Etsy. Just so you guys know. No problem, Mayor. It looks like there's an oil slick underneath it. Well, that's what Chevys do, John. Moondog's in at the 42 mark, and if no one else bids on it when it gets down to 1 minute, then we'll end it, and that'll be his. Yeah, I know. 13 bucks. I knew they were less than 15 bucks. I didn't know exactly, so thanks for pointing that out, G-Bud. But I just knew they were less than $15. And here we are now. Up to 51. We're only 9 people away from giving away another pit kit tonight, guys. Yeah, I think Adam said that he's sending me that albino Mustang that he showed off the other night, and I can't thank him enough for that, because I've got a few of those Mustangs that are Johnny Lightning too. So 30 seconds. If no one else bids, then this is going to be Moondogs at $42. I'll get the word sold ready in the chat. Yeah, John. Yep. 2, 1. There it is. Everyone give Moondog a round of applause. He got his flame Camaro. I'm going to open up the cube box like I did. And 42. That way you guys can see these awesome flames. See, it's a good looking car. Congratulations, man. All right. Don't worry, guys. We got more of those cube cars. If you're not a member, you know this. But if you are a member, you know that we still got more of those to get rid of. All right. So we're down to the 3 package TYCOs, and then the 3 used TYCOs, and then the 2 AFX. But after we do 3 more cars, then we're going to do the auction for Luke's sign. So we're going to do it at the halfway point. And I told Daniel, that we were going to do this. And I see ads are getting ready to come up. So I'm just going to describe the car. Yep, red TYCO. This is on a brand new HP7 chassis. I know I put that chassis myself underneath it. It's brand new, and it's lighted. And let me see if I can find. I can't find my battery. But anyway, trust me, the light works. It's brand new bulb. I can prove it. So there you go. Brand new chassis on a used body. And this is the correct chassis for this car. It's a set car. I do have the set. And I sold one of these new old stock not too long ago. But this one's about as close to that as I can get. Anybody got any questions on the bad big boy TYCO there? The Thunderbird? I'm going to pull it up in the book just in case nobody bids on it so that we can get some information on it real quick. Because, like I said, if nobody bids or buys a car, that's fine. But I do want it to be semi-educational. So if people are watching that have no interest in buying a car, at least they have some reason to watch so they can maybe learn something about some of the cars that they own or would like to own or something along those lines. So let me find it in the old Bible Rui here. All right, Rick. You should have told us you had steaks. We'd all come over. 47. Okay. So there it is. It's on page 47. Right there, car 7. It's a 4 lighted HP7 from 94 to 95. Red, white, Goodyear. Lighted stalkers. That's the track set. So, not a bad deal. So, we're going to start that one off just like I did at the last one. So, $35. And I'll reset that. There we go. So, if you're interested in the Thunderbird stalker, $35 minimum bid. And if nobody bids at the 1 minute, oh, Daniel's in at 35. So we got one bid. So if nobody else bids, then when it gets down to 1 minute, then we'll stop the auction and go to the next car. Thank you, Daniel. And Moondog, while you're here, I want to apologize for not getting your car on camera whenever I was showing it off the other night. My apologies. I brain faded and showed myself and not your car. So my apologies, my friend. But I am glad you got to see the lap times. But you got your runner. One of these days I'll figure out this YouTube thing. So if this gets down to 1 minute, then that's Mr. Sosa's car at $35 because we're not going to torture people. Don't have to beat our meat to make it tender. John, that's exactly what my family does. Is we buy a calf and then fatten it up. And turns into food for everybody. Keeps me out of the store. 20 seconds left if you've got lag. I'm going to type in sold in case nobody else bids on it. 10 seconds. There it is. Sold. Everyone give Daniel a round of applause. He called the Thunderbird. He wanted the Thunderbird. He got it. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, it's on a used body with a little bit of damage on the 8s, but it's on a brand new HP7 chassis, lighted. So I look forward to seeing the video of this car in your track, my friend. Go, brother. Brother's nice. Begging for customization. All right, Daniel, I'm going to hold you to it, buddy. Here, let's stop that. All right, so we're on our last car before we're going to do the auction for Luke's sign. So we got the 3 new in the package TYCOs. We got the rare TYCO. We got the not so rare TYCO, but one hard to find that's in that decent of shape. And then 2 Mega Gs. So you guys tell me what we want to see next. 30-year anniversary. All right. We saw this one before. Rick and several other people had asked me to try to find another one, the red one and the gold one. And obviously, I'm trying to get them all again. But this is the first one that I was able to purchase at a fairly decent price to be able to try to offer it to you guys. I showed the members. Says on the trunk lid, 30 years of cool. Hot Wheels 30 anniversary on the track, on the door. It's a good looking car. Goodyear on the tires. Good looking stuff. It won't stand up. We're going to put that right up there. Well, here, let's zoom in and see where it goes. Where I need to put it. There we go. So that bad boy, I got to start off at $40, regrettably, because I have more in it, obviously. But $40 is the minimum starting bid on the anniversary car. Wider is better. Yes, Jeremy, you got it. The wide track. Oh, Jim's in at 40. Thank you, Jim. Oh, Randy's in at 40. So Jim's got the bid, Randy. Okay, Randy went in at 41. So this one's going to go all the way to the end. And thank you guys for bidding. And in case you missed it, I'll show the packaging again. If you're a collector, you want this car, trust me. And if you're a collector, you want it new in the package, trust me. It's a great looking car if you do get it out of the package, but if you don't, this is one you can hang on your wall. It's in that good a shape. Like I said, I've got one on my wall and then one that's, like I said, going to be part of the 3-car championship TYCO IROC class that the 3 top points winners of our season at my track once we get it started are going to have. Who's sniping who? Yeah. Is that an AC/DC song? Oh, no, that's Who Made Who, Jim. I'm sorry, my bad. Thank you, Rick. Oh, Randy got his little squirt gun out, or laser gun. Rick's in at 45. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Randy. And just so you know, I am trying to get the gold and the red. So the 40 and the 50. And I'm going to try to get more of these. Like I said, I can't push these cars enough because they are beautiful outside the package if you do want to get them out and run them. If you're into the chrome cars. And I do like chrome cars. So, I see everybody polishing their guns and putting stuff in sights. Randy's in the lead at 46. Need the blue and the red. Yes, sir. Yep. Oh, I'm trying to get him, Rick. You're going to watch this one, huh, Daniel? 30 seconds. And I can tell you right now, even at $46, that's a good buy. Jim's in at 50. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Randy's in at 51. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Aldo snipes in out of nowhere. Wow, Aldo, nothing like waiting until the last second. You didn't even bid. You did it, buddy. Congratulations. Everyone give Aldo a round of applause. Came in there and didn't even bid until the very last second. Got his car. Awesome job, man. Congratulations. So I'm going to move the phone out of the way. We're going to lean it up against the Ford Racing here. And I'm going to move the little turntable out of the way. I'm going to move the cars out of the way. And we're going to give the sign the center stage. But I am going to have to try to find a way to get the phone in there. So there we go. So just to recap, in case you're joining in late, this is a special auction that we're doing to help benefit Luke with MX69. He's here in the chat, so everyone give him a big thank you for making this available for you guys to purchase. And he does some awesome work, as you can see by the Mercedes signs, the Ford Racing sign over there, the bank supports that I've mentioned, silent but deadly, yes, sir. And then I see ads are getting ready to start here in 30 seconds for me. I guess YouTube's loving my channel tonight because I'm even seeing them on my TV. But anyway, we're going to donate anything that's raised from this or either one of the other two signs is going 100% back to Luke. I am personally shipping these to the winning bidder out of Scott's wallet, not out of the channel money. So whoever wins these, I'm paying for the shipping. So all you're bidding on is the sign that you're going to win, and the money is going to go directly to Luke. 100% of it, every last penny. None of this goes for the channel. None of this goes for Scott. This is just our way of trying to help out somebody in the community that is helping the community that we can try to help in our small way. So, yeah, everyone tell Luke thank you for giving us this awesome stuff to try to auction off tonight. Because, like I said, it's going for a good cause. And if you don't win the sign tonight, please go down below and hit more twice. And you can go directly to his eBay store. And you can purchase any of these signs if you want to, which will also help him out for his pending surgery. So, like I said, any money that you can give the guy, I'm sure he'll appreciate. But I really hope that we can do good with this tonight. Now, I know Mark said that he wanted to start off his bid at $50. And then Rich came in at 51. I don't know if they're serious or not, but if Mark, if you're serious, you want to start the auction at 50, or Rich, you want to start it off at 51 because you want that to be your bid, then that's where we'll start it. But I don't want to hold you guys to that if you guys are just poking fun at each other. And then just like the other auctions, we'll go this one for 3 minutes. Oh, it's an awesome looking sign. Here, let me see if I can turn on the overhead lights so it'll give us a better. That helped a little bit. All right, so Mark's in at $50. There's where we're going to start the auction. Thank you, Mark. So Mark's in for $50. No, thank you, Rick. Rich, I'm sorry. So, no, and Mark, thank you for doing that, buddy. Like I said, it plugs in USB. It has LED lights in it, so you don't have to worry about changing bulbs and stuff. You know, pretty cool little thing. I like it. It'll look good on anybody's workbench for sure, for sure. And if nobody else bids against Mark when it gets down to the 1 minute mark, then just like that, we're gonna, yeah, and it's going for a good cause. Yep, and I'm Team AFX. Yeah, I'm split personality, Mark. It all depends on which chassis I'm running that day. I guess I'm the penguin of the Batman and thing route. It's USB plug-in, so you can plug it into your computer, your phone charger. Let's see here. That's the kind of plug-in, just a standard USB. And I've got that one plugged into my laptop right now. So 20 seconds left, and bids. The bid is at $50 for Mark. And if it gets down to 1 minute, then we're going to end it, and we'll give that it. Small battery bank, yeah. I got the little charger thing too. Oh, Randy, wow. Okay, so we're going to go all the way to the end. Randy just jumped in there for $100, man. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome, man. That is very awesome. But he knows it's going for a good cause, and he's getting something out of it too. So, you know, that's I hope. Yeah, I was going to say, Luke, I hope you appreciate that, buddy. Randy's a big supporter of the channel. And I'm glad to see that we reached out like that. That's awesome. Yes, please do, Mark. All you got to do is hit the description below and of this video, and it'll go right to his eBay store on that link. You gave me goosebumps, man. That is so awesome that you did that, Randy. I seriously have goosebumps. That is so awesome. I'm glad that you guys are letting me be a part of that. That is awesome. Oh. Oh, well. Hey, Mark, I knocked it over. So there it is. Randy stepped up big time. Everyone give him a big round of applause. That is just an awesome gesture, my friend. And I know, Luke, you'll appreciate it, buddy. And we will get that money out to you. And I will ship that for free. Wow. Okay. Rick, I'm going to write that down next. Rick, everyone give Rick a round of applause. He just donated $50 to help out for Luke, and that's going straight to him. So I'm writing down this stuff so I know how much money to transfer to him. Thank you, guys. That is so awesome. Yeah, God bless, man. That is so awesome. You guys, Randy, Rick, that is so awesome. That's why I love this community, guys. I've never seen so many people open up their hearts with their wallets and give somebody stuff out of the generosity of just being a supporter of the hobby. And you guys have just confirmed it. And you do it every week when we have our show. I have the best people on the on any YouTube channel, bar none. And I am proud to call each and every single one of you guys my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so awesome. So, Randy, we're going to use your awesome sign the rest of the night. Yeah, and Rick, man, that is so awesome that you did that. Thank you. Luke, buddy, I just hope that you see what kind of awesome community that we have here and some of the most awesome people that you'd ever want to meet. And now you know why I'm proud to call every single one of these people my friend. And I feel like Jim does there, very blessed. And James. Yeah, very, very blessed to call you guys my friend. If it wasn't for this hobby, I would not have met all of these great people that I currently know. And I have this hobby to thank for it. So this hobby has given me a lot. And I feel like I'm just giving back a little bit compared to what it's given me. It gives me a lot of joy. And stuff like this really warms the heart. Like I said, gave me goosebumps when I saw those bids pop up for, Mark jumping in at $50, and then Randy, and then Rick jumping in and going to donate another $50 for the cause. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. So let's turn the big lights back on. And everyone, just one last time before we can get started on anything else again, be sure and if you haven't already, tell Rick and tell Randy thank you for helping out Luke like that. And we will be auctioning off either the Mercedes or the Ford Racing sign next week. And you guys will have we'll have an opportunity again to win one of those. And whichever one it is that the members picks they want to see auctioned off, then it'll be the one lit up behind the turntable so that everybody can see it. That is so awesome. Thank you, Mark. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. The community is awesome. Didn't win it, went right out and bought him one. Exactly, Rick. Thank you, man. I told you were going to like our little community here, Luke. We've got some awesome people, and not everybody's even here tonight. That's the best part. On one of our really rocking nights, we have 80, 90 people show up. And I know we'll be doing that more this fall because the channel's getting bigger and more people are going to want to join this community because of the great people that are in it. So congratulations. So let's get rid of some more slot cars for the channel. And once again, congratulations. Best of wishes on that, Luke. Once again, everybody tune in next week for your chance to win the Mercedes or the Ford Racing version. And we'll auction that off. And once again, 100% of the money will go to Luke to help with his pending surgery. So you guys tell me which one of these, you want to see auctioned off, we got the Davey Allison, the Mark Martin doing the package. We've got the Chaparral 2D, Superbird, the Mega G Plus, or the other Mega G Plus. And that's the last 5 cars on the subscribers side tonight. That's what it is, Randy. It's like a big slot car family. You nailed it right there. Anybody want to see a car? Or did everybody get a commercial all at the same time? That wouldn't surprise me. YouTube's been bombing me tonight. Mega G. Okay, well, this Mega G is the last 5 that we're doing because these are the 5 cars for Scott's. But I do have these Mega G Plus. You want to see one of the Mega G Pluses? Yeah, the Mayor's got an awesome app that you can add to get rid of them. Oh, no, Moon. Okay. Which one do you want to see first, buddy? You want to see this one or the Wiseco? You tell me which one we put up there. And I don't have a green one. Gray. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I see ads are getting ready to start again for me. Man, YouTube. So this is the set car from the Super International set. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep rolling right through, and then I'll wait for another 30 seconds before I start the auction. But it's on a Mega G Plus, very lightly used. You can see there, the magnets aren't even really all that dirty. I mean, it's and then the only thing this car is missing is the roll bar. The wing is perfect. It's never been broken. On either side, nothing's been glued on the bottoms. It's in great shape. And just like I do with all these that have the broken roll bar, no matter what model it is, we started off at $45. So that's a good buy for that car, in that shape anyway. And I know you can buy them cheaper sometimes, and you can pay more for them sometimes. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to point out too. It does have the stanchions in the front. They're both there. So nothing broken on this car, just the roll bar. So $45 is the starting bid for that bad boy. And if no one wants it, that's fine. We'll pull it down in 1 minute and go to the next car. And like I said, if it gets down to the 1 minute, no one bids, then we'll pull her down and save it for another day. Kind of fitting to have the AFX car in front of the AFX sign. I just noticed that. That's kind of cool. I don't get them. Okay, so 1 more minute. Nobody bids. We're pulling it off, and we'll save it for another day. AFX forever. Yep. Like I said, I'm a slot car whore. I like them all. So 30 seconds. Nobody bids. I'm pulling it down. We'll go to the next car. 5 seconds. Oh, there we go. All right, bid goes on. So we'll save this one for another day. We'll see it again next time the members pick it out of the selection of cars, and we'll see it again. But she's done for tonight. So let's back her out. So we're down to the last AFX, the 2 TYCOs and used, and we got the 2 new TYCOs. And then the last 5 we're doing are for the Scott's carburetor. Chaparral. Oh boy. This is the old Chaparral 2D again. Once again, I'm going to point out the flaws. There's the nick right there. There's the little nicks in the paint up here and up there. But the wing is not broken. And it is on an HP7 chassis, which is incorrect. I'm sorry, curve hugger chassis, which is incorrect. It should be on an HP2 lighted. From one whore to another, yep. And just so happens I like those chaparrals because I'm always trying to find the vacuum cleaner one, and I'll show you the one that is. But it always goes for more money than I want to pay. And there it is. There's the vacuum cleaner. I'm always trying to find that one. Paul, if you're wondering what my first AFX or my first slot car was, if you're still with us, that was my first ever slot car right there. The first one I got in 1974 with a TYCO figure 8 track. And here's the one we're looking at right there, number 28. And we're on page 40 and 41 of the TYCO Bible if you have one. And there it is. Lighted HP2, a 2. Yellow orange super glow. Bottom of intake cutoff or full front intake. Those are the 2 options with it. So there's 2 different versions of this car. But it is 2, and it is rare. I was 7, James. So has anybody got any questions on the Chaparral 2D? And if not, we'll start the bidding. All right, G-Bud. Don't fill your depends. All right, cool. So, like I told the members, we're going to start that one off at $35, which is, believe it or not, even though it doesn't have the right chassis and there is some damage on that one, that is a fair price for that body. So, $35 is the minimum bid. Oh, G-Bud's in at 35. Thank you, sir. Oh, Aldo's in at 36. So this one's going to go all the way to the end, and I forgot to zoom in. My bad. Yeah, it's going the distance. I knew this one would, because if you're a TYCO collector, you know how hard it is to find this car with that wing. Oh, Adam's in at 40. Thank you, sir. I have one too, Rich. Here, while we got the thing spinning, we got Adam's in at $40, and we got a minute 55. I want to show you guys the 2 pair of cars that are like that. So this one is my personal version. And that's a lighted HP2 chassis. That's the one it's supposed to have underneath it. So this is my personal version. But then this is the other McLaren that they did like that too that I thought was cool. And it's on a TYCO Pro. Snake Track HP2. Nice. So both of those together are pretty cool. In my opinion. Thank you, James. That's why I don't have a lot of fast cars like Mark, is because I collect cars. And sometimes instead of buying a fast car, I buy a collector car. Not to my knowledge, because it's going to hit the front shoes, dude. That's why it has to use these short shoes, because it doesn't have the length up here to run a wider, longer. You know, our HP7, don't know what that means. So Adam's in at $40 with 10 seconds left. If you got lag, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Jim, 47. Jim. No, it won't work with an HP7 either, Rich. Good call. Aldo tried to snipe it in there, but it looks like Jim Benito got it first. Jim, congratulations, man. Jim was the first $47 bid. Yeah. No. Jim Benito won it with 47. He's right. There were two bids of 47, him and Aldo, and they both came in at the same time. Here, I'll show you guys what I got. That's how it went. So congratulations, Jim. No, it did. This is my feed right here. So that's what I have to go off, guys. I can't control everybody's internet speeds, but I'll take pictures anytime there's a question, and that way I can show you what I'm seeing. So congratulations, Jim. Thank you to everybody that bid. I'll try to find more of these. Not just that version, but all the versions. Well, like I said, Jim, that's why it depends on your internet speed. That's why I want to take pictures and show everybody. So. Your phone sucks, Scott. Oh, that's funny, Rick. Yeah, it's all about internet speed or lag, yeah. Yo, I am different too, Rick. Yeah, I know that. Rich is a little different. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not breaking out the hammer on it. So, but no, anytime there's a question, that way I can show you guys. Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that either, Adam. Yeah, no. Excuse me, I don't want people driving to my house. Oh, crack me up. So we want to sue the Davy, Thunderbird. We want the Mark Martin Taurus. We want the Superbird from 76 through 78 on the correct chassis. Or do we want to do the set only Mega G Plus? You guys tell me what you want to see up. Superbird, Cat 5 or 6 fiber optic speed. So like I mentioned earlier in the description, if you missed it, you can see there's a little bit of rash up here on the top. But the wing is perfect, never been broken or glued. The rest of it's in great shape. And there's two versions of this car. This is the light blue version. And it is on the correct chassis. It comes with a curve hugger chassis from 76 through 78. Hey, Dave. Thanks for showing up, man. And if you're curious, if you do have your TYCO Bible, it's on page 60. Like I said, there's two versions, light blue, dark blue. One we have here is light blue, number 16. And that is a 3, which means it's a good collectible, good collector, whatever. Sorry. So, several different chassis underneath that car. Curve hugger from 76 through 77, and it's a 3. So, $35 is what I got to have out of that bad boy, which is not that bad, actually, with that wing not being broken. But if nobody buys it, nobody buys it. That's okay. Have a good night, dude. And if it gets down to 1 minute, no one's bid $35, and we yank her down there, and then we auction off one of the last 3. That's what I thought, Chris, when I saw it. Evil Knievel stunt car, which would have been about perfect for that era for him. Yes, James, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So 1 minute, nobody bids on it on a minute, and we're yanking her down. Well, it's definitely one of the easy ones to work on, Dave. I'll give you that. So less than 30 seconds. No one bids 35. We yank her down. Yeah. Hey, obituary. 440 X2 King. Yeah, I'm with Randy. I like that. Oh, no problem, Rick. Thanks for joining in, man. Have yourself a good night. So 5 seconds. Oh, Daniel's in at 35. I was writing bid goes on. It's sold. Daniel. Thank you, sir. Daniel. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I thought you were bolting out. My bad. So I expect to see this one on the track too, buddy. Because I bought it and I was going to make it a runner, but like I told my members, I didn't want to break that wing off because I see all these all the time with broken wings. So, congrats, man. All right, man. So we're down to the set only AFX number 24 that is missing the roll bar. But, dude, this is a good-looking car. And then the last two package TYCOs that we have available tonight is the Davey Allison Thunderbird or the Mark Martin Taurus. So you tell me which one we starting the final three with for the subscribers side. I guess I'm not going to do that since I can't put. I believe it's with the correct E, but here, I'll get it up here. Yeah, see, Dave E. Allison. So this is correct. What he's referring to is like what I told my members. There's two versions of this car. The first run has a DAVY, and then he made them correct it, and that's what that is. No problem. You have two of the wrong ones? Yeah, no, this camera kicks ass. This is all from the channel benefit there, man. That's super focused, super quick. He was a great driver. Him and Alan Kuwicki went way before their time in my book. Of course, I'm a Ford guy, so that's why I know those two. So, well, since Rich asked about it, let's go ahead and put this bad boy up here. We got Davies, the correct spelled version. And I need to start that one. I know it sounds crazy, but I got $37 in it. So I need to get 40 out of it to make $3 on it to put towards the kitty. So $40 is the minimum bid for Davey. And if nobody bids $40, then when it gets down to a minute. Oh, Rich is in at 50. Okay, so thank you, Rich. Okay, so this one's going to go all the way to the end because I've got two people. I've got Mr. Murray and I've got Rich's slot car room. Oh, Rich went up to 60. He knows, like I said, this is a harder car to find brand new in the package nowadays. And this one is good enough, buddy, that whoever wins it can put it on their wall. The plastic, it's clear. It's in great shape. Great car. In fact, while we've got a couple minutes, I'm going to pull it up in the TYCO Bible. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. Rich has the first $60 bid. Oh, my moderator coming in there hot. Bid him up a quarter. No, I'm not taking that bid, James. He knows that. He did that on purpose. No, I don't know who invented the TYCO 440 X2, but I'm curious to know. Calling in 4647. Thank you. I'm sitting here flipping, laughing. I went right by it. You already called me. Well, it's taken me almost a full minute to find it, but I did finally. Good. Well, hitting the ledge of my track. So there it is. Car 14. Rich is in at 75 with 20 seconds left. And I'm getting the word sold in there because I see people sniping each other. James in at 76. Oh, Rich's slot car room with the snipe. Wow. Rich has been watching the show and taking lessons. Congratulations, Rich. Got you an awesome car. That is awesome. Right at the last second. Yeah. No, congratulations, man. I know this is going to a good home and a fellow TYCO lover. So, and I know there's a lot of TYCO lovers here, but congratulations, buddy. Thank you to everybody that bid. I try to get those anytime I can. And because I was a Davey fan. So, and I'm a Ford guy. So we're down to our final two, which is the AFX set car. You learned it from the brothers, yeah. And you know he'll open it, yep. And we got the Mark Martin Taurus. So you guys tell me what's next. Yeah, we were really close to giving away another pit kit. Yeah, 60, 70, 80. If we have those many live viewers, then we have a pit kit giveaway. So which one we want to see next? Mark Martin or the cutthroat actions? They rage quit after that dude won, yeah. But a lot of people bob in for a little while. They'll see some stuff and then they bob out. Like I said, I get it. It's all good. Derek Brand. Hey, thank you, John. Nobody won the free beer, so I guess you'll have to drink it for us. So that John just gave everybody an awesome piece of trivia. He's the one that invented the 440X2 times 2. I'll have to remember that. Derek Brand. Cool. All right, guys, you tell me. We still got 5 more cars to go through real quick on my side, if anybody's interested. But the AFX one, or do you want me to throw the Mark Martin up there? Hey, Mark, thank you for joining in, man, and thank you for participating and helping out Luke, man. Have yourself a good night. All right, so Adam said Mark Martin. And since Mark's leaving, that's perfect. So we'll say goodbye to one Mark and hello to another one. Thank you again, my friend. I love my community. This is awesome. So once again, even though it's yellow, this is a Hot Wheels Electric Racing. I have to start this one off at $40. But if no one wants it, no one wants it. That's okay. But $40 is the minimum bid. Oh, Daniel's in at 41. Thank you, sir. So we got one bidder. If no one else bids when it gets down to 1 minute, then it's Mr. Sosa's at 41. And while we're waiting, because we got about a minute and a half, I think I can find the car in that amount of time. This is obviously from the Mattel years. Page 64 and 65. Car 3. 1999. Also came in the set NASCAR Showdown. Yes, I did, Rick. I think your packaging was a little better than this one, though. Like I said, I grew up watching Mark Martin, so, you know. "10 seconds. If no one else bids, it's Daniel's." And there it is. Oh, wait. Nope, not sold. Daniel, I didn't see the last one, so the auction's still going. I got to get rid of my comment. So the high bidder now is Miguel at 45. Sorry, if it goes to more than one bid, it has to go to the end. So I didn't see Adam jump in there when I was typing. Okay. No, don't you give me that Brian stuff there, Rich. I'll charge you a surfy. Randy's in at 46. No, I'm sorry. Daniel's in at 46. He was the first bid at 46. 10 seconds. Scott just saluted us all. 1 second. Brian Jr. Oh, my God. Oh, come on. Okay, so I hate to do this, but Miguel, I couldn't type. No, I was going to say I have to. I'm going to turn the camera around because I have to apologize to Miguel. Miguel, I apologize. I was trying to type sold while the alarm was going off, and you came in with your bid. So I apologize, but the last high bid while I was typing sold was Daniel Sosa at 46 because he had the first $46 bid. So I just want to show everybody again. I apologize, Miguel. That's my bad for not getting it typed out quick enough. And don't worry, as Rick pointed out, I get several of these. I try to get several of the Mark Martins, but so there's Daniel's, there's Randy's, and then down there's yours. But I was trying to type sold in between there. So I apologize, Miguel, but I do have to sell that to Mr. Sosa because I couldn't type the word sold. So I apologize. And sorry, Randy, but your brother beat you to it. He got the first 46 in. Miguel, if Daniel just volunteered to let you have it if you want it. So if you want it for your bid, then he'll let you have it. And I appreciate you doing that, Daniel, because I'm owning that right now. That's on Scott. That was nothing that anybody did wrong. It was me trying to type sold, and I kept hitting the S and the A at the same time. So my apologies. But if you want it, he's offered it. And you can just let us know in the chat. You didn't do anything, Rich. No, it was Scott. And I was trying to apologize to Miguel for not being able to type the word in sold quick enough. But Daniel offered this to you, Miguel, if you want it for your $50. If you want it, then he's graciously decided to let you have it if you want it. If not, then it's going to be Daniel's car. No, you're all good, Rich. And like I said, I apologize, Miguel. That's my bad. I try to do this as fair as possible. It's Daniel's car? Okay. Well, once again, thank you for understanding, Miguel. And Daniel, thank you for making that gesture. And my apologies. Once again, I'll quit flapping my yap and pay better attention to typing sold before we get that close to the end. You finger the wrong hole. No comment, John. That's awesome. All right. So here's we have the last one for the channel tonight. Then we're going to do the 5 for Scott's carburetor if anybody's interested. If not, like I said, I completely understand. You know, this one made it last week and didn't even get sold. So if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. But this is the one that's going for the last one for tonight. $45, just like the last one that was missing the roll bar. I try to keep them all the same price if they're missing certain things. So $45 if you're interested in the set-only Mega G Plus car. Next Mega typing classes for Scott. Taking lessons for Brian. Yeah, you'll. If I start dipping my pizza in Mountain Dew, then you'll know. If it gets down to 1 minute, nobody's bid 45. Then nasty. Then we'll put that one before the bid goes on, like we did the Wiseco. yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ruin a pizza or my Mountain Dew by doing that. Hey, Jeremy, thank you for stopping by, buddy. Have yourself a good night. Appreciate your support. So 30 seconds, no one bids. We're yanking it off, and then we'll start on the carburetor auction. Those are way out of line. Yeah, I didn't think I was that bad. Yeah. But, you know, perception's 90% of your reality. 10 seconds, nobody bids, it goes on. In fact, I'm in the process of typing bid goes on now. There we go. Bid goes on. Guys on. Yeah, you know what I meant. So we'll see this one again whenever the members pick it to see it auctioned off. Now we're down to the final 5. And these are the 5 cars, like I said, that go strictly for Scott's carburetor. So we have the Ferrari 512 on a G Plus chassis. We have the Renault that's missing a wing and both mirrors on a 440 chassis. We have the Pro 1 Flow Wiseco Mega G version, and it's just missing the wing. We have the 440X2 Hot Rod Series, and then the chrome version of the Flamed Willies, but I mean chrome with the pipes and the glass, and that's on an HP7 chassis. So you guys tell me which one you want to see up there first, and we'll get her done. Flow Mega G. Okay, so we'll do them in that order. Moondog wants to see the Mega G, and then we're going to do the Ferrari 512 next. So once again, this is a 2-pack car or an individual bubble pack car. It's a Mega G. It's in great shape. And the only thing it's missing is the wing. And if you missed it earlier, Mr. Horton of Keith's Custom Diorama stuff, which you can find down below, said that he has wings that he will sell you that will fit this chassis. So there you go. Since that is a Mega G and not a Mega G Plus, I do have to start that one $5 higher. So $50 is the minimum bid on that bad boy because I got 46 in it. So $50 on the flow. All right, Moondog. Thank you, sir. So if no one else bids against Moondog at 50 at 1 minute, that car is his. And I'll zoom in. And I originally bought that car to be a personal runner, but yeah, I am a used car salesman, John. A slot car used cars. And I really didn't want to sell that, but you know, it is what it is. We all have to make choices in life. Sometimes you gotta weigh what you want more than what you have. Oh, Ryburn's in at 60, so this is going to go all the way to the end. Thank you, Ryburn. Thank you, Moondog, both. Yes, Aldo, by far. I proved that on my Monday night show. If you go back and watch Monday night, I actually hopped up a Mega G Plus GT40, and it ran slower than a bone stock Mega G with the same body. And Moondog went up to 62. So I am going to get the word sold typed and get it ready. And that way I don't have any more typing issues. Yeah, definitely go back and check out Monday's show. Even if you got to skip through some of it to watch, you'll see the Mega G actually outruns a Mega G Plus. Oh yeah, no problem, man. In fact, that's the Shadow's evil twin, and this next Monday night we're going to hop him up. We got a Mega G hop up series and announcement of a new series that we're going to be doing in conjunction with it. So everybody's going to have to tune in Monday night for Monday Night Slot Cars to watch some Mega G upgrades and the newest addition to the upgrade series. 30 seconds left. Moondog is in the lead at 62. So if you've got lag, like on my TV, I've got a solid 4 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Moondog came in and sniped Ryburn. Yep. That was close. So there it is, Moondog. Really? Okay. Well, he donated the body to the channel because he just wants the chassis. which he got him a like brand new 1.7 chassis. We'll save this body for another auction, and I'm going to get a hold of Keith if he's not still with us, and I'm going to get him to send me a wing. And so whoever buys the body, thanks to a Moondog's generosity, can add the wing to it. Sell it to you, Ryburn? Okay. Well, there we go. So, Ryburn, thank Moondog. Moondog, thank you. Ryburn, I'll reach out to you and we'll negotiate a price. So, congratulations to both of you guys. Thank you both. And that was my Mega G Moondog. Got it at 72. And then Ryburn is going to buy the body. Thank you, Moondog. Like I said, all this money goes straight for my carburetor. So I can get my E85 carburetor. No, sorry, mistake. Oh, okay. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to, Ryburn. No pressure, man. All right, so Adam with the original Adam Hurt and Adam Slot Cars and More, friend, moderator of the channel, has his own YouTube channel, does Wednesday night shows when he's in town, not working. Wanted to see the Ferrari 512M get auctioned off. Like I explained to the members, it's got that scratch there, and you can see on the corners where there's a little bit of road rash wear. But other than that, it's in great shape. See, look at that reflect. I can't hide scratches, and I wouldn't try to hide them anyway, obviously, if I'm pointing out all the flaws. But that's how good this body is, and the twos are all in good shape. And it's on a G Plus chassis that does run, even though it looks like crap. So if you wanted to run it like this, you could. But personally, I would find a magnet traction chassis, stick underneath it, and run it that way. You paint that with a roller. Okay, so if you're interested in the Ferrari 512, it's fairly inexpensive. I've only got a little under $30 in it, so that's what I'm going to start the auction at, is $30 for the Ferrari 512 with the G Plus chassis underneath it. And if nobody wants it at $30 when we get to 1 minute, oh, nobody's home. Oh, Adam's in at 40. Okay, so it's going all the way to the end. Thank you, guys. And as G-Bud pointed out, I believe in the members show, that's the really fragile auction, aqua color. And for it to be in that good a shape, for it being this old, is pretty impressive, to be honest. Only the best here. Yeah, I was going to say that, especially with that rear end too. Yep, good point, Moondog. That's why another reason why I bought it, because the twos were all in good shape, no scratches on the roof or the glass, and yeah, you can put a Viper chassis underneath that. You can put a Super 7 underneath it. But personally, I would find a magnet traction or a non-mag and stick it underneath that bad boy and put it on the shelf. That's just me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's why I wanted to run it. Oh yeah, no, Moon, Jim. That's why I was so impressed, and that's why I bought it. Nobody wanted it because it had the wrong chassis underneath it. That's why I got it for like $28. And right now, the original Adam Hurt is in the lead at $40, and there's a minute 5. Oh, nice. Oh, that's even better, Ryburn. No, there are no lights on this one. This isn't the lighted chassis. There's several versions of this chassis, but this is the non-lighted chassis. Or body, I'm sorry. I guess I should have pointed that out. The insert with lights has the little hole. This one's just clear. This is one they call dark glass with clear lights and unlighted. And there we go. Since there was more than one bidder, I'm typing in sold in there. That way I don't have to worry about it. No, man, James, anybody ask questions. That's ask questions galore. That's why we're here. 5 seconds left. All right. Thank you, Adam. Everyone give Adam a round of applause. Nobody's home. Thank you for bidding too. There's the rear end that everybody was talking about that they were surprised was still there. That's what they're referring to. And like I said, I mean, look, there's no deep scratches in that plastic. This is a good version of this car. The only flaw is right up here. So good stuff. Thank you. So we're down to the final 3. You want to see the 440 times 2, the HP7, or the Magnum 440. So we got one of 3. Well, one of 3 champions out. HP7. Okay. So this is the chrome version. Like Rich would be able to tell you, G-Bud, the pipe's chrome, the glass is chrome. And you can see that this one got the full pipe and this one's gotten broken off. And this is on a fairly decent HP7 chassis. That, I mean, it looks brand new except for that little bit of wear. Got the full pipe. That's what she said. Nice. Any questions on the 40 Ford? If not, we'll just get her started. I got a good deal on that one too. So $30 is the starting bid. Like I said, I'm not out to gouge people. I'm out to try to move the hobby. Randy's in at 30. Thank you, sir. So if no one else bids when it gets to 1 minute, then that's Randy's car. Daniel, you can get those pipes on eBay, but personally, I would go to SLOTCAR Central. Yep. SCC. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Rich. That's where I would get those. That's where I get those pipes. You can get heads there too. Yeah. I looked for the Renault wings. He doesn't have any of those wings. No problem, man. Oh yeah, definitely better to go direct than it is to go through eBay. But eBay's finding them is a lot easier. But at least you can copy and paste what they're called on eBay and put it in their store search on SCC. So if no one else bids when it gets to 1 minute, then that's his car for $30. And there's 20 seconds left. Oh, Daniel's in at 32. My dog's getting mad at me because I won't feed him. Oh, that's cool, Mike. Hey, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think YouTube's going to let you post it. Randy's in at 35, so it's going to go all the way to the end. We got the brothers Sosa battling it out here. And thank you to everybody that gave a thumbs up. And I am working on typing the word sold in there because I know the brothers are going to try to snipe each other. No, Mike, I appreciate it. In fact, I encourage everybody, if you know some tips or tricks or something, I'm the first person that'll tell you I don't know everything, but I've got a lot of smart people in my chat that know a lot more than I do. So, red dots are lined up. Yep. And Daniel just took the lead over his brother by $1. 36 with 10 seconds. Uh-oh, I see the guns. 5 seconds. Oh, they don't have them, Rich? Yeah, Randy came in there at $37. He got it. Well, Daniel, when he comes over next, you can make him run it around the track. Just 57 Chevy ones. Well, I don't know. I have to get out one of my 57 Chevys and see if they use some similar same pipes, but it still look good going around the track. Congratulations, man. So you want to see the next one or you want to see the Renault? You guys tell me. We're down to the final two. $44. All right. Just to show it one last time up here, nice and close. The good and the bad. This is from the Hot Rod series. Once again, this one's got the broken pipe right there, and it's completely missing on this side. But other than that, this is in pretty good shape. And like I said, there's a whole series of these called Hot Rods. And I'm looking at it up here. They got Vets, and they got some of these 40s and stuff like that. So, oh, there it is. 440 ×2 chassis and very little use. You can see the shoes. It's just tarnished from not being ran. Because it's sat around waiting on Scott, and it's got chrome rims to boot. So, once again, just like the last one, I got a good deal on it. But since a lot of people like these because of the chrome, I do have to get 35 out of this one. So, because I got 34 in it. So, $35 on the bad and the good turquoise. Those are plastic rims, Moondog. The aluminum rims you can get from Steve. Yeah, they are sharp. That's what I'm saying. It's a sharp little thing if you get those replacement. Daniel's in at 35. Thank you, Daniel. You get those pipes replaced. That'd be a shelf queen. Oh, Aldo's in at 36. Be sure and tell him that you've heard about him from here. Yeah, he made me a set of custom Mega G rims. Yeah, that's what I would do, Rich, right there. In fact, I got some Thunderbirds that I plan on doing that with. And just so everybody knows, Mr. Aldo is in the lead at 36, and it's going to go all the way to the end because there's two people bidding. We got Daniel that bid 35, and then Aldo winning at 36. Oh, cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, be sure and pump those guys. Hey, man, I never thought I'd even get 100 viewers, and everybody that starts a channel knows what I'm talking about. Daniel's in at 37. Thank you, sir. And just to remind everybody, these last 5 cars. Yeah, Rich, we expect a giveaway, buddy. No pressure. All these last 5 cars go for my carburetor for my Mustang. So just to remind everybody, I like I said, I'm upfront, honest, and perfectly clear on where the money's going. So. And Daniel's in at 37 with 30 seconds left. So I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody wants to snipe. And that way I can hit it right when that buzzer goes off. Kind of hurts selling these cars. I know it sounds crazy. 10 seconds because I had plans for them all. Oh, Jim's in at 41. Oh, the sniper got sniped. Everyone give Jim a round of applause. I'm sorry, Daniel. Mr. Benito. Right there, man. You were right there. Congratulations. Very lightly used chassis, man. So goodbye. And just like last week, this is the final bad boy. And I would consider this a runner, obviously. But once again, Mr. Horton says that he has wings that'll fit this. So if you're wanting to put a wing on it, you can do that. In advance on your allowance. And it is on a 440 Magnum chassis, which is original for this body. And I know this is the original chassis because it's got the foamy tires on it. And they're still spongy. See, look. So once again, just like last week, $30 if anybody's interested in it. If not, no biggie. We'll save him for another day. Hey, Rick, thank you again for joining in, man. Good luck tomorrow. Oh, not that one, the newer ones. Okay, my bad, Keith. So don't reach out to Keith about a wing on that. Only the newer style. And get your stringer full tomorrow. Have some fun. Keith, do you want to put what you have available? Oh, thank you, Aldo. What you have available to purchase as far as the little additional stuff like the wings, and you have anything, stuff like that? And if no one else bids when it gets to 1 minute, that's Aldo's car for $30. I bet he doesn't have the mirrors, but I have seen those for sale. I just can't remember where. Rich, can you help me out? Do you remember where? I've seen those replacement mirrors for sale. I just can't remember where. Oh, yeah, Jim. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I like Keith's stuff. That's why I try to put all of his stuff in the pictures and stuff. Everybody's stuff. Matt's, Steve's, Rooster, Luke. So 10 seconds. No one else bids. It's his. There it is. Aldo got him the last car of the night. AutoZone. Listen to you guys. Crack me up. My dog's giving me fits because he's hungry. And Renault. And thank you to everybody that bid, and Aldo, thank you, sir, for that purchase. I'm going to zoom it out real quick here, and then we'll wrap her up. So here's all the cars that were actually sold tonight. I took the chassis off because Moondog said what he said. Yeah, you got everybody talking in the chat, Aldo, and they forgot to bid. That's a good strategy. So once again, we got to help out Luke. We want to thank Rick again for help pitching in. Want to thank Randy for actually buying that sign and helping out Luke. And thank you again, Luke, for making these awesome products available for people to buy and get a hold of. And oh, I almost forgot. We got another car to get in there. Get out mine. So both the 40s, we got rid of the Chaparral 2D, the Superbird, the Thunderbird that's on a lighted HB2 chassis, HB7 chassis, the Ferrari 512M, the anniversary, 30th anniversary Grand Prix, the Davey Allison, congratulations, Rich, the awesome flamed Camaro, awesome, 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 Too Fast, Too Furious Supra, good stuff. And then last but not least, we had the mighty Mark Martin Ford Taurus. So, guys, I can't say thank you enough. I'm going to swing the camera around here. It was an awesome, awesome show. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support on the channel. Thank you for all the chats. I know we didn't get up to 60 viewers tonight to give away a pit kit, but like I said, it's in the summer months when people are vacationing with their families and stuff like that. It's nice outside, so I get it. But I do want to be sure and offer my sincere thanks to everybody that did take the time to show up, even for a little while tonight, even if you couldn't stay for the whole show. And thank you to everybody that purchased cars for the channel and also purchased those 5 to help me out with the carburetor purchase for my personal driving car. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Guys, like I mentioned, I've got the show on Monday night. It's called Monday Night Slot Cars. This Monday night, we're going to be working on the Mega G hop-up, the Shadow's Evil Twin. And then I do have a new series of hop-up that we're going to be working on. But you got to check it out on Monday night. The members already know. So if you know a member, you might be able to pry out the information from them. If not, then you're just going to have to wait till Monday night and see how awesome that show is going to be with another project car that I'm going to show you guys step by step on how we modify it and how much time it improves on my track, so you know whether or not you want to invest in your chassis and put parts into it and to see how fast you can get your car to go. So I'll be the guinea pig and buy all the parts and put them on. You guys get to take advantage of it and modify your cars if you want to. So guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Get out there, light some sparks and melt some plastic. Check out Rich's stock car, not NASCAR, it's Stock Car Sunday tomorrow night. We got my show on Monday night. I believe Tuesday night's kind of a down night. And then Wednesday night we have Adam. Thursday night we have Kenton. Friday night we have Rich again. And then I'll be back on Saturday night where we'll be auctioning off 10 more cars, 5 more my personal, and we'll be auctioning off either the Ford Racing or the AMG sign. And if Matt with Manchild Motorsports gets me those controller holders in, whenever those come in, then we'll auction those bad boys off too. So thank you guys so much for supporting the hobby. Thank you for being such an awesome community. Like I say, I don't say this and not mean it. I appreciate every single one of you, and I consider you all a friend. So please reach out if you need anything. You guys enjoy your night. I will talk to you guys soon. Light some sparks and melt some plastic, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.